Okay, welcome to video number 2 in our training series on how to start an online business on a shoestring budget. This training video is going to be called the Lingo, so you can learn how to talk like an internet marketer. Now, the very first term we're going to be going over in this training is called market. Now, a market is simply a category of products or services. For example, health and wellness would be considered a market. Now, a niche is a smaller specialized section of a market, but yet is still profitable. For example, supplements are a niche in the health and wellness market. A domain name is a specific name of your website. For example, at www.andrewsnewman.com is an example of my domain name. Where you get a domain name from is known as a registrar. A company is simply a company where you register your domain name. For example, GoDaddy, Bluehost are just a couple of examples of registrars that will allow you to pick a domain name and give you the rights to use that. A URL is a specific address of a web page. For example, www.andrewsnewman.com/workwithme would be the URL of that specific page on the website andrewsnewman.com. Next thing we're going to be talking about is your browser, which is what you use to surf the internet. The 4 most common browsers are Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, and Firefox. And these are just real simple applications that are on your computer already that allow you to access the internet. Next thing we're going to be talking about is a hosting account. Now, there's a couple of things that you absolutely must have in order to earn income online. One of them is a domain name, the other one is a hosting account, and the third one is an autoresponder, and we'll go over that just momentarily. Your hosting account is very simple. It's where you store your files for your website for people to be able to view online. What is your cPanel? cPanel simply stands for Control Panel, and this allows you to be able to control your website in a dashboard style format. And in a couple of videos we're going to actually be going over how you use your cPanel and be able to manipulate your website with it. FTP, this one actually is a pretty scary one for a lot of people. Don't worry, it's very simple. It stands for File Transfer Protocol, and it's how you transfer files from your computer to your hosting account so they could be viewed on the internet. WordPress is actually one of my favorite applications. This is a free application that allows you to create some very professional looking websites and or web pages absolutely free. Okay, and you can do a lot of things. It's very open-ended. Obviously there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve with that, but we're going to actually have a video goes over how to install WordPress on your hosting account through your cPanel so that you can get your website up and running in just a few minutes. And then we're going to actually have another video that's going to go over all the options in your WordPress so you can understand how to build a website that suits you. Next thing we're going to be talking about is a landing page or a squeeze page. Now, this is very simply a one-page website intended to collect the name and email of your visitors through an opt-in form, which is actually the next term in our glossary. The opt-in form is a space on your landing page that the visitor inputs the information to receive the information they want from you or for your product or whatever it is that you're going to be giving away in exchange for that person's name and email address. An autoresponder, and we went over this just a little bit a while ago, is actually a required piece of software services that you're going to need to be able to build a business on the internet. It's simply a third-party service that manages your email lists. Now, what is a prospect? A prospect is a person who opts in to your email campaign. Alright guys, now this is actually a very basic glossary of terms that we're going to be using throughout this training series. Your next step is to find a niche that you're going to use to make money online. And you're going to learn how to do that in the very next video. We're going to go over the steps in the process for you to be able to discover what's going to be profitable and what's not. Andrew Newman, guys, signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.